Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Matt
from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au. You would not believe how many times we've had to film this intro because I can't remember my name.
But we got there in the end. I had a question for you, Michael.
What's that?
What is better than a sovereign?
I don't know, what's better than a sovereign? Oh, two sovereigns.
No. A double sovereign.
A double sov. And that's a lead into today's untubing.
Indeed.
That's right. We're not doing epic unboxings today. We're doing epic untubings. What do we got here?
Well, I hope some double sovereigns.
From the... As you can see, this has been filmed on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah. Touch of the sillies.
Yes. So we have got one. In fact, we've got a whole tube of them. But we're highlighting one double sovereign. So, Matt, tell me, what is a double sovereign?
A double sovereign, as the name suggests, it's had the value of two sovereigns. So a sovereign was £1 back in the day, so 20 shillings. So this would be a 40 shilling face value. And another fun fact about this particular release is it marks the 200th anniversary of the £2 or the modern £2 coin.
So 200 years ago is considered modern, is it?
Yeah, well, I guess so. Well, if you go right back, the first sovereign was, the mid-1400s. So comparatively modern, you could say.
Did they produce any double sovs in that period between 1400-ish and 1800-ish?
I don't think so. My understanding is this would be this is the famous St. George and the Dragon design. Yeah. So the first sovereign with that design was 1817. And this would have come 3 years after.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I'm sure they would have done some larger denominations back then, but in this particular style, this would have been the first back in 1820.
Because they have done up to, it's a £5, isn't it?
They have, yeah, indeed.
In a sov.
Yeah, so, and they look great as well.
Oh, they look, I love the £5. You don't see them very often.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're well off track.
It didn't take long.
We're going right down the sovereign track instead of actually focusing on what we've got.
Yeah.
So, we have here the Royal Mint in 2020, produced, as Matt said, the 200th anniversary double sov of the 1820 modern double sov.
That is it.
So, you want to describe it? You've already described part of it.
Yeah, so you've got that, the iconic Benedetto Pistrucci design.
You butchered that, didn't you?
I'll do my best, but it's all about having a crack, Michael. But that would be the iconic sovereign design. You'd see the one that I've pulled out, the single over here, has the shield design, which you will see on in the 1870s. And then the vast majority of sovereigns that you'll see is with that iconic design, though, which I think is really great. I think it's a really, really nice image.
I love the shield sovs. But I actually love the design of the St. George and the Dragon.
Particularly on this larger planchet as well. You can appreciate, as you say, with a lot of the coins, the larger the planchet, the more detail you get.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that famous sovereign design on a slightly larger scale.
And who's on the back? On the obverse, sorry.
Oh, Queenie. Look at her go.
Queen Lizzie. So, and what amazes, it doesn't amaze me, but what cracks me up with the sovereigns is that they don't say that they're £1 or anything on them.
Yeah, that is a little strange, actually. Maybe they just expect that it's so famous you should know what it is.
Yeah, well, none of them, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any sovs that actually give a valuation.
Huh.
I may stand corrected on that, and I dare say someone on a YouTube land will actually know far more than I will.
Yeah.
And go, but in 1832. So, fair enough. So, we do have the double sov in stock as we speak. If you're viewing this, and it's just been released, they will be up on the web. If it's in 6 months' time, they may or may not be up on the web. We shall see. I don't know if we'll be able to source any more of these because these are last year's stock. They're 2020 and very collectible. Do you know if they've produced a 2021 double sov?
Not as of yet, not as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
Possible, but they've got so much going on at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Would you find the time?
Yeah, that's right. So, as Joe always says, get them while you can. And we've got a grand total of, I think, about 20 of them in a tube. A couple of specifics we forgot to mention in the video, so these will be slotted in right about here. Matt, what's the gold content on the
These are 22 carats, so they are not pure.
Correct. Do you know what the gold content is? How many grams?
It's just under half an ounce. So a single sovereign is 0.2354 of an ounce.
So this is going to be 0.235
Quick
times 2.
47 something.
4708.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Hopefully that's the exact number. If not, there'll be a correction
across the screen. So that's obviously ounces. The other thing that we didn't mention, and we should have, is the fact that it's not pure. As Matt said, it's 22 carat. Therefore, it does incur GST. So just be aware of that. You're going to pay that. If you're a domestic purchaser, you're going to pay that extra 10% over and above. So back to our normal viewing right now. Anything you'd like to chuck in there?
No, I love it. That's pretty much all I've got to say. I think it's really nice. The fields in particular, they're really, really reflective. They've done a great job of it. So I'm impressed. Yeah.
So, as Joe always tells us, like, share, subscribe, all the good things. And that's it from me.
And from me.
We'll talk again soon. See ya.